It popped up after his last start, and just something that we were going to be cautious with. So we knew going into today that we were going to just see how he was feeling and try to limit the work if we needed to. And he got to the number that we were talking about after talking with the medical team, and he did a nice job of making some good pitches in tough spots.
You say you got to the number, so I mean, is he potentially looking at shortened starts going forward here, or what's going to be the
on this one? As far as I know, we'll see how he responds from here, but just being cautious.
Alec?
Yeah, Mike. Carlos after him seemed to use the curve a lot more than he had. What did you see from that pitch?
Yeah, it was actually a pitch he didn't have in AAA. And they said it was probably the worst of his pitches at that particular time, but he found a really good feel with it. They weren't recognizing it. He got some swing and misses. He was able to throw it for strikes. The slider's a very good pitch too, but I think it's just Carlos taking a step forward, trying to figure out each day what works well and trying to maximize it. But he did a terrific job pitching out of jam. He and Brady both getting themselves out of spot. Monty making a nice play up the middle to get us out of a jam early. And, Brady really pitched himself out of a mess. But Carlos did the same thing. He got into trouble and figured out ways to make really good pitches. He was impressive today.
Annie?
Hey, Mike, to be able to push those runs across in the bottom of the ninth, I know you did come up just short, but how impressive was it with 2 outs, especially to be able to have your offense keep fighting until the end?
Yeah, Annie, that to me is one of the key components to our club is continuing to see that and making sure that those guys realize that's the kind of team we should be and demand it of ourselves. That you just don't stop. You just don't stop fighting until they take it away. They took it away today and made a good run at it. But unfortunately, this is one of the very few times we've seen our leverage guys in the back end of that pen give up something, and it just happened to be all of them. And you're going to have some of those days. We haven't really had them this season, but they've been extremely reliable. And today was just one of those days.
David?
Can you talk about Jorge Soler's recent patience, 5 walks in the last 3 games?
Yeah, that's part of his game. I think that's usually a precursor to seeing him really get rolling. And I think we started, obviously the 3-hit game was a big step in the right direction. You can see some mechanical adjustments he was making. The next is going to be approach, and it's going to be plate recognition. And for him, that's really what makes him so dangerous. He's that mix that the game loves right now, where it's on base and power. So hopefully, as he starts seeing the ball a little bit better, which to me it's a good indicator when he's taking his walks.
Sam?
Hey, Mike. 2 questions for you, if I can. One real quick. Just Jackson was warming up in the bullpen. What's his status for Friday? Has that changed?
We don't have a starter necessarily right now for Friday. We're going to just kind of wait and see. But really wanted to get him off on the mound on the field. Kind of depending on how that went with Josh, trying to find a good spot for Jackson. But he's always going to be in that conversation. He's versatile. He's built up, but he could also pitch for us out of the pen. It's kind of his bullpen day yesterday. So, it just kind of pushed him back a day to have available arm if we needed it.